rapper, of course, the lovely, lovely, beautiful host, Fanny P. Don't forget the P. And today we're gonna bring you guys a great episode produced by Fanny P herself. As I'm gonna play co-host up in this thing, and we want to give a shout out to our sponsors. As a matter of fact, we have so many moms. I'm going to allow my co-host to drop the knowledge about our sponsor. I'm gonna allow her to do the sponsorship. Let a mom give her take on the Millie Moon site.
Welcome, 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 TSM Rapper family and guests. If your first time being here, thank you for joining us for tonight's podcast. And we have to give a special shout out for tonight's sponsor, Millie Moon Diapers, for our Wiggler Waddlers and our luxury toddlers. Go get your Millie Moon diapers, your luxury diapers, and don't forget the promo code YOLEAKS so you can get 15% off your first purchase. Hey, Anaya. Thank you so much for joining us. Shout out to the real one. She always first in the building. I've been doing good, working hard, trying to finish my school project. I'm almost done. I just got to edit, and I'm not gonna meet the deadline, so we ain't gonna talk about that. But shout out to Reverb Nation, the Cloud Watchers, and the Replay Gang, and of course all of the beautiful people who will be entering the chat. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And
Oh, Anaya, thank you for coming. I appreciate you.
I want
I
to
appreciate you
say,
back in.
yeah, I see that, Anaya. I see that, and I personally, and I know TSM, thank you for that as well. Loyalty works both ways, all the way around, not one over the other. Thank you so much for recognizing that. I really appreciate that, and I know TSM appreciates that as well. Before we get started on to tonight's podcast, I'm gonna wait for a few more people to enter the room. Thank you guys so much for joining us as well. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you guys. And if you can share it out, please do so, so this can meet the masses and change the algorithm so your boy can continue to grow and flourish on these YouTube streets. I meant to say flourish, not flourish. That's so country. Hey, Bree Bree, how you doing, beautiful? Was
What's
it I?
happening, Bree?
Are you asking the both of us what did we eat? TSM, she wants to know what did you eat?
Um, I had some shoot. You know what? I done been did so many things within this last hour. I think I had Fanny. I don't know. I had to get back to you on that. What about you? No, I'm dead. I'm so serious. I done had to get the little one from the bus stop, then turn around and go pick up medication. Then I had to go get an insulin shot myself, and so it's like, ah, hey mom, thank you for coming. I don't have my mic connected tonight too, Fanny. So
I haven't eaten anything yet. So I'll be getting to that eventually. I just been busy working on my school assignment, and that's what I've been focusing on. I've been drinking though, water, of course, and a little soda. So don't think I'm over here getting lit because I'm not. I'm drinking soda. I got a little cup of soda and my water. Y'all know I'm a water fanatic. I love to drink my water. So thank you for putting that disclaimer in the chat, sissy. Oh, and before we get started,
can we get
while
some
we
more
wait for
thumbs up?
TSM, I'm sorry. What did you say?
Can we get some more likes? Anybody that's watching in the background, if you entered the chat and you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so.
And for everybody who has not seen Sissy Helen's new format on her channel, please come through and support. You're gonna go over there and get you some laughs. You're gonna get your entire life as well. Please get updated on TSM comedy skits. If you ain't been tuned in, where you been? What you been doing? Where you at? What's happening? Y'all better
Let me let
run
them
over
know.
there and get y'all some laughs and giggles going on.
Let me let them know. Just because the comedy is dropping, y'all, don't mean the music is stopping. We are currently in the background working on the album, and that's going great. And so right now, while that album is being worked on in the background, what y'all pretty much gonna get is those comedy skits and some live streams. I'm not gonna be double working on music. I'm not gonna be working on putting out singles as I'm working on an album with three different artists, possibly more. So, just enjoy the comedy skits. I'm trying to make sure that they're relatable to everybody, making sure that we all can have some kind of giggles and laughs. And I appreciate everybody that's been in the comments, just tapping the trolls' heads. Daphne, Queen Naya, I seen you. The Reverb Nation. Oh my God. Um, they was getting on one dude so bad that the dude said, oh, y'all just he said y'all just some paid bots. Like he really legitimately thought like I paid some bots to come and reply to his comments as if he was that important enough for me to take money out of my pocket to pay some bots just to respond to him when I can respond and get views and likes off of it, you know. So yeah, shout out to the Queens on Reverb Nation. I appreciate that.
Yeah, shout out to everybody who's been supporting. Shout out to all the genuine supporters, the long life supporters, and of course the newbies. Shout out to y'all as well, because
Gotta
none
give
of
some
the
acknowledgement to the queen of the my mom's. She's been doing it even through her health. She's been doing it. She's been here since the first day, and she's still here. And so long terms like that, it's always a special thing. And so just shout out to you, mom, and everybody else like you, Bree, and then continuing people. I know we got people that watch in the background that don't want to drop down. Shout out to y'all. Make sure that y'all hit the thumbs up if y'all haven't.
And of course, we have to give a special shout out to our AI haters and our haters in general. Shout out to y'all because y'all push the algorithm through as well. While y'all thinking y'all stopping the train from moving when you're actually pushing it forward. But shout out to y'all too. Hey haters, whoever you may be. But before we get started, this is a serious topic. It's about what's currently going on in our country. Some of you guys may be aware. Some of you guys may not be aware.
Can I cut you off for a second? Because I feel like I cannot miss one person that I do have to say shout out and thank you to. Queen, I know who I am. Um, and even though I don't ask, and I don't know if she want me to say this, but like even though I don't ask, it seems like every single time I respond to one of her food videos, she send a tip via Cash App. And so shout out to her. Much respect and appreciation. Queen, if you watching, love you, sis, and thank you for everything you do.
Shout out to everybody who's giving some support as well. And shout out to you, Queen. She's also been around for a long, long time. Shout out to her as well. Um, Once again, before we get started, I want to give us this disclaimer. This video is going to be used to inform and educate all the American citizens. This is not to discriminate against any ethnicity, um, anybody's religious beliefs, anybody's hue of their skin. This is solely to educate the American citizens on what's currently going on in America. With that being said, TSM, I want to ask you, um, do you have any updates or information, or are you aware of what's currently going on in America under this current administration? TSM, did you hear my question?
No, I had to step off for a minute. I apologize. I'm back.
I asked you, do you have any, are you updated or informed about what's currently going on in this current administration, things that have been taking place? Are you
You know
aware
what?
of any?
I'm not as quite aware or as informed as I should. Okay. Hey Zay. Yeah, so I'm not as aware or informed as I should be, but I did hear one crazy thing from President Donald Trump when he said, um, I hope you enjoyed your Christmas, as this might be the last Christmas that y'all have.
That is that's scary. That's really, really scary. That's really, really scary. Um, hmm. With that being said, what are your thoughts, or have you heard about the current situation that's took place in Minneapolis, Minnesota, with the young lady and an ICE
I have
agent? Are you
I have not. I am not aware of anything like that.
okay? Well, once again, this is from a news outlet in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I got this off of YouTube, so it is based off YouTube. You guys can go do the research on it as well. Um, Once again, this is took place in Minneapolis, Minnesota yesterday. So yeah, actually I was watching it. So here's currently what is going on.
ICE officer shot and killed a woman. And it happened today a few blocks from some of the city's oldest immigrant markets. The DHS confirmed the shooting, saying it was a vehicle ramming related incident, and that the fatal shots were fired as a defensive measure. So this is essentially what Secretary Kristi Noem confirmed. Here's what she told reporters a short time ago. It was an act of domestic terrorism. What happened was our ICE officers were out in an enforcement action. They got stuck in the snow because of the adverse weather that is in Minneapolis. They were attempting to push out their vehicle, and a woman attacked them and those surrounding them and attempted to run them over and ram them with her vehicle. An officer of ours acted quickly and defensively shot to protect himself and the people around him. And my understanding is that she was hit and is deceased. However, Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Fry blasted that characterization and the federal deployment of more than 2,000 officers as part of the federal immigration crackdown. Here he is. To ICE, get out of Minneapolis. We do not want you here. Your stated reason for being in this city is to create some kind of safety, and you are doing exactly the opposite. People are being hurt. Minneapolis residents to our city, to our culture, to our economy, and now somebody is dead. That's on you. The mayor of Minneapolis there with an emotional response, not holding.
Who? I have so much I want to say about this story. Let me turn my light up a little bit.
Could you
Um,
break it down a little bit more?
so, um, what you guys didn't see here, what I am not allowed to show here, is the actual video. I saw the actual video, and if I'm not mistaken, Sister Ellen saw the video as well. Um, and for the lady who spoke about the young lady who lost her life, I'm very, very disgusted. I'm very, very disgusted by it because for her to say it was an act of terrorism, it was not. It was not. If you saw the video, you can go Google it for yourself. You can find it on YouTube. You could do the research on it for yourself. You will clearly see that the young lady was trying to leave. She had no imminent threat to the ICE agent who unalived her. He was not in any danger. He was not in any harm's way. But him being the person that he was, he took amongst himself to unalive this young lady. She was 37 years old and very much an American citizen. She had the right to be here in this country. Um, there was no reason for her life to be taken. Um, And currently, they are bragging about how they have taken 150 people out of Minnesota today under ICE leadership. And I'm so disgusted for the mere fact that our president and our vice president, y'all know who they are, decided to make light in a shameless comment about her being unalive. And as an American citizen, as a woman, as a taxpayer, as a voter, I am truly, truly disgusted that we are now in an era to where American citizens are being targeted. And I have another video I'm going to show you guys too that's going to about to have a great impact on 5 states, 5 Democratic states that the current administration is targeting. And we'll go back to a backstory on why he's doing that as well. As a woman, as a mother, um, I feel like to be in your vehicle and some random person, just because based on the way you look, assumes you're something that you're not when you're actually an American citizen. I think it's disgusting that you cannot even be safe on your own land. And it is very disturbing, very, very disturbing that this young lady lost her life at the tender age of 37. What do you think about what you know so far in the comments of the person who spoke about this young lady and called her a domestic terrorist? What do you think about that, TSM?
I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked. Maybe the timing is shocking. Maybe the reaction from public figures is shocking. Is more shocking than anything. But this been happening just with different races. The Mexicans, the blacks, some of the whites. So it's been happening. Um, this just a new way that it happened. It's a different scenario. Now it gives light on, okay, this is what's going on in our demographics, like, and so I just feel like now the way that it happened opens the eyes of other people. And remember early on in some of the lives, I keep saying this and I'm gonna keep saying it. Just because the business in place is professional, don't mean it's being ran professional, or don't mean it's being ran by professional people. In this case, the higher ups, the people that's in these offices, the way that they're making light of the situation is crazy. I feel like stuff like that should be kept under the rug, because now we see as American citizens what's really going on. If this taking place, if they making light of this and that, what other situations that came before this that was similar to this, they might have been making light of behind closed doors. And so that's my small take for now.
I want to pay attention to a comment that's in the chat, Miss Know It All. She says, let's ICE do their job. What is their job? What if that was your loved one? What is their job? What exactly is their job? Could you let us know down below? Because we're talking about somebody who was unalive unnecessarily. So you explained to me in the chat what was their job. You said let ICE do their job. Anyways, um, I just feel like American citizens are being bullied, um, because you just can't look at someone and just assume they are foreigners, that they're here illegally. You just can't assume based on somebody's appearance that they are not.
Nah, that's it's
The
quite the
lady went
contrary.
there looking
It's
for
the
trouble
contrary.
and she found
I
out.
feel like it's the
Okay, let's go with your scenario. I'm sorry, TSM. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I'm very, very passionate about this. You said the lady went there looking for trouble and she found out. So that means just because she was in a certain location, that her life had no value. The lady family already said she went there looking for a fight in a car. She wasn't out on the street when she lost her life. I saw the video. I saw the full video. Hey, TSM. Hey, Uncle Bill. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so
What's
very
going on,
much.
Uncle B? What's
Um,
going on, Uncle B? It's one
exactly.
thing. It's one thing to have your opinion, but it's another thing to try to stir the narrative the other way.
Wait a minute. We gonna go back and forth. You can't drive. How you driving towards somebody, and the person is standing on the side of you? He wasn't in front of the vehicle. He was not in front of the vehicle. He shot her from the side on a driver side door. So, did you see the video? It's her fault. She's gone. You know what? I don't know who Miss Know It All. Could somebody remove her from the chat because she really got me feeling some type of way. Could somebody remove her from the chat because she need. I know TSM, you allow people to have their thoughts and opinions over here, but she doing too much. She doing too much. Could y'all don't want to remove her? I'll remove her. Anyway, um, like I said, people have a right to voice their opinion and to protest peacefully. This young lady was not in any um uh remove your wig. Oh baby, I don't wear wigs, boo boo. I don't wear wigs, baby. I don't wear wigs. You better ask. I don't wear wigs, boo boo. I do not. Sorry.
Y'all coming in here mad because we on the opposite side. Wow, this ain't no we not doing no. This is not a back and forth political thing. It's not what we doing. We state our opinions on how we feel about something. So all that political opinions y'all got coming in here, y'all mad because we on the opposite side, but we still gonna speak our. You know what I'm saying? So say what y'all gotta say, but we still gonna speak our mind on this situation.
But like I said, this lady, she had her life had value. She had a family. She had loved ones. She had people in the community who loved her. She was peacefully protesting. And it's so unfortunate that we live in an era that, people want to say we have a right to free speech, but they want to stifle our free speech by being bullies. And it's like you're bragging about somebody losing their life. And that's really, really sad. She did it to okay, you're out of here too. Anyway, that lets you know that we live in a country that people don't even respect and value life. You don't value who deserved to lose their life. That is my question. Who deserved to lose their life? If anybody go and see the video, you don't have to take my opinion. You really don't, because I don't want to subject my thoughts and my opinions off of anybody.
These people that's coming in here saying this. These be the same people that screaming free little dirt, that won't hold killers free. The killers that took the lives of kids. These are the same people that screaming free little dirt and free this person and free that person. These are them same type of people. So we don't even owe these people no explanation. And when they don't know what the hell they talking about, when they want killers of kids free, like go finish saying free little dirt on a post. Like go over there on that side.
It just bothers me when people celebrate people losing their life. Like this woman's life had value. Her life had value no matter what you think her political stance was. Her life had value. Nobody had a right to lose their life. Was not imminent. That officer was not in any threat. It's just like me, I'm standing next to TSM right now, and I shoot him, I unalive him, and I'm going to say, oh, I felt threatened. I felt threatened by him. How? 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 And I think a lot of people want to be so political and want to. be on the side of this current administration. They are forgetting that we are American citizens. If it had not been for American citizens voting for him, guess what? He wouldn't be in that office again. He wouldn't. I personally didn't vote for him. I ain't gonna cut. I ain't gonna hold you. But it's like, come on, people. When are we gonna wake up and realize American citizens are under siege?
America is screwed. If we got people that's coming in the comments that's thinking like this, could you imagine how screwed how screwed we are? I mean, I don't mean to laugh at it, but damn, like we really got people that's really thinking like this person deserves to have their life swiped away just like that. Like this lady ain't no killer. This lady ain't going out doing nothing to kill. Like we really think people like that deserve. So it's crazy. It just shows you the mindset of some people. It's wild that we even live amongst people that think this way, and that's why I kind of like. That's why I'm glad I'm like not popular amongst the streets. Like I don't know too many, because you never know what people be thinking. Like you never know the mindset of some people, and if people think like this, then we screwed. They gonna want the same people in office that's screwing it up. Like America is fucked.
And it's so sad because all of these people who sitting up there celebrating her passing, what if it was your family member? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's to celebrate? That's the question. This lady lost her life. She lost her life. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like we are under siege. Like, how many times, how many videos have we seen that people be walking? They could be sitting on their porch smoking a cigarette. We did a video about that. Remember, TSM, a man was sitting on his porch, and ICE agents approached him and told him he was not even allowed to sit on his porch to smoke a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like,
This
when does it stop?
this one thing I want to pinpoint to people, right? Because a lot of people think gangs is just like the Bloods, the Crips, people on the streets. Do y'all know it's gangs amongst these police officers, ICE agents? Like these people are gangs too. Like I watched this video last night where this police officer for 7 years, black dude from Georgia. This dude was a police officer by day and a full blood by night, like tying people up, like putting them in trunk amongst these. Because y'all might think, oh, they're ICE, they're doing their job. Have 80% of it is their job. 20% they just being assholes. They part of some kind of gang that you don't know about. See, a lot of people are uneducated. They don't even know that it's gangs, and you might be going to church, and the pastor might be involved in something. It's gangs amongst everything that you can see. Every walking, living, breathing things, there's gangs. You see wolves and packs, that's a goddamn animal gang. You know what I'm saying? So never think that just because it's ICE or they're in a political stance to where it's called their job that they're doing their job. Sometimes what they do don't become their job, and a political background helps them out, so they don't get punished for a lot of these things, and they sweep it under the rug and make us look like, oh, she was going to look for trouble. They did their job. They doing exactly what they want y'all to do. Just putting that out there. Sometimes educate yourself.
Being organized bully. So that means if I walk down the street with my daughter, Senorita, look at the name, listen to the name, Senorita. You can imagine how she look. High yellow, long curly hair, TSM's favorite. If I'm walking down the street with my daughter, do that mean they gonna throw us in the handcuffs too? Because we look, we don't fit, we don't look like American citizens. They gonna snatch my daughter up. They gonna snatch me up. What they gonna do? Is that fair? Like they gonna be like, "What's your name?" She gonna say, "Senorita." How many black girls you know named Senorita? I'll wait. You feel me? And it's just like it's ridiculous. Somebody said, "What a
There you
ridiculous
go.
statement."
Don't even, Sandy, don't even get no time.
I'm
Somebody
not gonna do it.
disagrees.
I'm not gonna
Somebody
do it. I'm
disagrees
not
with
gonna do
you.
it.
we get at it. Somebody just remove the food and we continue. At this time, y'all taking too y'all we giving y'all too much of our time. We not even
It's
gonna
it's
reach it.
it's ridiculous though. Like we can't, as American
That's
citizens, we can't
political.
go out
There's
there.
some political. They coming in on a political stance. I'm telling you, these people is coming in on a. They not looking at it. This like right now, what me and you doing. This isn't a political debate or a political stance. This is just simply our thoughts and take on something. They're looking at it as we're doing something political, and we're taking one side. We know what side. You and I know exactly what side they think. You know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. But that's what they think. So they gonna come in here and try to get us riled up. And we just not even gonna give them the time. Somebody from Reverb Nation said, "When is kids night?" I'm not gonna lie, because Fanny and I've been working like back to back, and then I think she had something to do with the kids. So we're gonna try to do. What's today? Like Thursday? Tomorrow, Friday?
Today is Thursday.
Okay, so we will do kids night tomorrow, Friday. Fanny will be in charge of everything. So if y'all have any questions or if it get missed, blame her. She's gonna
Mm-mm,
produce and do everything. And so, yeah, so blame her. Um,
mm-mm.
Naya, I'm
Don't
gonna need
blame
you to
me.
link up with us. Y'all guys connect with each other and see what the kids might want to do. Y'all two link up and everything. Cause I got a lot of stuff to do. I'm working on the album. I forgot I got 3 artists I'm working with right now. So Fanny, I'm gonna need you to take care of that. They want the kids want to do it. They don't. Somebody paid $1 to get this question highlighted. What you gonna tell the kids? No. What you want to tell them, Fanny? Like tell the kids right now. That's on
Don't
Reverb
play with
Nation.
me.
Listen.
Don't play with me. You know I love my
So
babies. Don't do that.
okay,
Don't
so
do that.
she
You
got
know
it.
I love my
She
babies.
got it.
Don't do that. Don't do that. But part two to the shenanigans of our current administration. This is for all of you people. I know it affects some Democratic states, California, Nevada, Illinois, and New York. I forget what the other state was. I'm not sure. Um, but Donald Trump, he's mad with the
You skipped
Democratic
over my
states.
thing. You're not even gonna skip over that because like that's one of my favorite holidays, and I just want to know because you the ones like you like the news lady. Like we come to you for the news. You and there to search, and I want to know what the hell did he mean by the U.S. citizens. And I hope y'all enjoyed y'all Christmas because that might be the last one. Like what the hell is that supposed to mean?
Well, I didn't hear him make that
Oh, you need
statement,
to Google it up. You need to look it up.
I
You,
think,
he said
I,
it out his own mouth. You need
but
to
I
look this
think
up.
it may have something to do what I'm going to currently show you guys, because you know he got the Twitter fingers. You know what I'm saying? He got the Twitter fingers. He like to come on social media when he ain't I ain't gonna say that. But anyway, he got Twitter fingers and he like to do certain things that regular people wouldn't do. I'm gonna say that. So this might have something to do why he's gloating right now. Um, I personally don't think it's funny. I think it's really, really sad time in this country to where, as American citizens, our rights are being taken away from us right up under our noses. And then you got some little goofies that come in and be like, right on, cheer, he was doing an awesome job. While your very own people are suffering. It could be your neighbor. It could be a relative you have not even spoken to. It could be a coworker. It could be anybody, and you're really celebrating that. That's weird to me. Tisson, what are your thoughts on this?
I don't know, cause that's what I was just thinking when you were speaking it. I'm like, damn, like, do they know that they celebrating their own downfall? But I think some people don't see it. Like they don't know. Like they don't even know how it's affecting them or how it's, you know what I'm saying, defecting them. They don't know until it hit them, and so I don't think they really know the seriousness of it because they just think it's just like people that's involved, people that might be getting a check or some people that might be getting food stamps. They think you have to be involved somehow, linked to the government somehow, receiving some kind of somehow you have to be making some kind of numbers. No, this impacts everybody in the United States from what the hell you may be eating, sir or ma'am. to the beds you lay on, to what stores they may want open. If they want to shut down every single McDonald's up in the US, we all gonna be eating KFC. So I'm saying, so a lot of these people don't understand how it could affect the schools that their children may go to or their nephews may go to. And so it's a lot more than just you know, affecting people that's connected directly to the federal government in some kind of way. So I really don't think they know. If you don't stop talking to me while you on mute, girl, I'm gonna come over there and
My bad.
unmute it myself.
My bad. My bad. I feel like as an American citizens, we have certain rights and liberties that are written in the Constitution, and one of those rights and liberties that we have is to be able to eat, a roof over our head, education, and so on and so forth. And I think,
I'm glad you said that because some people don't exercise their rights. Some people don't even know their rights. They probably know three of them. I got the right to talk. I got the right to an attorney. Some people don't even know how deep their rights go. I've
why
seen
you
some
do
fools.
that? Why
I'm
you
just
do
saying,
that?
like some people better know.
I mean, to a certain degree, I agree with you, but you ain't have to do people bad like that. I just want to speak my mind without being blocked. Just because I don't have the same opinion doesn't justify me being blocked. It justifies you being rude.
So hold on. Let me say this. Hold on. Let me say this real quick. What you right, you entitled to your own opinion, but what's not gonna happen is this platform will not be used to celebrate people's death, even if it's not us up here to celebrate it. If it's people in the comments that's saying, well, that person deserved that. This platform can't be used for that. It can't be used for that in any type of way. That's just like gang banging. Like I'm not gonna let somebody come in the chat throwing gangs saying something about gang signs. This is like this platform can't be used for any if it could get spread if it could spread negativity, I don't want it being used in that type of way. Go ahead, Fanny.
And to the LSU show, you know what, I'm good. She just said in her mouth full, I didn't come here to be rude. I just wanted to speak my mind. But never mind. Never mind. I'll do it on my own live stream. Please do. Please do. That's what you should have did in the first place. But anyway, back to regular schedule programming. Um, I feel like currently we're living in a very separated time. It's a lot of division going on in this country. And I think a lot of people don't want to admit that because it serves their own purpose. We're living in a time where people are very heartless against fellow American citizens. And I think it's very, very sad that this is taking place. And I just want to say to everybody who's shown respect in the chat, I want to say thank you. I don't know the young lady personally, never met her, but the story touched me as just a human being, just a human being. And I just feel like that's where people get lost at in this country. It's so much division in this country. So many people have come desensitized to what's taking place. It's their mindset is us versus them instead of us being as you know, American citizens. And it's just like, it's been said, united we stand. When have we been
I
united?
just personally, I just personally learned one thing as a business person and just as a human being. I learned that if you have a platform, don't allow somebody to come and utilize that platform to celebrate certain narratives, such as death, gang related, pedophilia, anything. It don't even have to be me saying that, but if I allow somebody to come in the chat saying that, what if one of my artist moms have a problem with it? What if an old lady who was just about to hit subscribe? What if she have a problem with it? Like, yo, you just gonna let him come in? What if it was one of my relatives he was talking about? That could have been your relative, Fanny. It could have been Hella's relative. Kendra, it could have been your relative. And so I just don't want to allow anybody to come and use my platform to celebrate, even if it wasn't. like a victorious celebration. When you go and say something like she got what was coming, anything like that against somebody that's deceased is looked upon as disrespect. And I know as a man first, a streamer second, and just as a businessman, that's just not right to allow somebody to come do that.
And that ties into what I previously said. So many people in this country have this mindset, us versus them. And I'll let you figure it out for yourself what that mindset is. I don't want to project my opinion off on anybody. And I think so many people in this country don't value life because they have that us versus them mindset. And I think for anybody to celebrate somebody losing their life, it's just disturbing to me as an American citizen, as a human being, and that's enough about that. But currently, right now, that's what's being taken place under this current administration as who Mr. Trump decided that he was going to target five Democratic states in this country. Um, and he has something that he wants to do in those five Democratic states. And keep in mind, guys, this is just the beginning. I cannot show you the video, but I hope you guys can hear it.
In your headlines, the Trump administration is freezing billions in assistance for low income families in five Democrat led states, including Colorado. The freeze applies to about $7 billion dollars for temporary assistance, known as welfare. It affects more than $2 billion dollars for child care. HHS is accusing these five states without evidence of widespread fraud. Apart from Colorado, they include California, Illinois, Minnesota, and New York.
Were y'all able to hear that? Let me know in the
Yo, could you
chat, TSM.
play it one more time for me? I heard it, but play it one more time so I can catch it.
Sorry.
In your headlines, the Trump administration is freezing billions in assistance for low income families in five Democrat led states, including Colorado. The freeze applies to about $7 billion dollars for temporary assistance, known as welfare. It affects more than $2 billion dollars for child care. HHS is accusing these five states without evidence of widespread fraud. Apart from Colorado, they include California, Illinois, Minnesota, and New York.
Yo, hold on. I so got sidetracked because YouTube put something in the live stream, and I didn't just click something. Hold on, let me cut my face. I'm over here medicating out because I don't know. Like I don't want people like this. This is just like a thing that could just turn into something, and I don't want people just like you know what I'm saying. So I don't know what the hell why it put it in there, but it said this live is an official LGBT verified safe space. Host is a confirmed LGBT community. What the? Yeah, hold up. Is this a troll or something, or could somebody get this out of here? Cause like I don't know. Like now I'm just confused. Fanny, do you see this? I'm confused. That just knocked me out to the side when I seen the rainbow flag, and I was just like, okay, hold on, what the hell? And it made it seem like it was a YouTube notification, but I think it's just like a troll. So why I'm just, could you play it one more time? Because that just really just sidetracked me. It was like,
Okay, we before we do all that, before we do all of that, I'm gonna say this, TSM. I hope you don't get mad, but it had to be said.
wait. Look, just just chill, because I don't know what the hell. I don't know what you about to say. Just chill. But just for like for the people who, whatever y'all think I'm gay, cool, that's fine. But trust me, believe me, I snatch more cat, than y'all at Garfield. So I don't know what the hell to tell y'all. I don't know what the hell to tell y'all. Y'all might be looking on the screen one of these lives, and the next y'all
Listen,
might pop up. and one of these people might pop up with a goddamn big belly, and it might be my baby in a damn stomach. So all of this TSM is gay and LGBTQ and all of that. I got friends that's gay,
Bro,
but
I was
listen, listen, listen. I'm gonna just say this real quick. It's a past thing, so I can say it real quick. You know what? My mama ain't here. I'm not even gonna say it. But when I linked up at McDonald's, the wing that
don't
I
do
grabbed.
that.
Okay, okay, okay. All right, all right,
Just no, don't do that.
all right.
We
Just go,
already
go ahead.
know,
Continue with
okay?
the show. Just
We
continue
gonna
with the show.
continue
So
with the
these
story. We
trolls, they
gonna
got.
back to the regular space, back to the
Let's go.
program.
Let's go.
For those who know, they know, and those who don't, oh well. But anyway, I hope you guys can hear this once again.
In your headlines, the Trump administration is freezing billions in assistance for low income families in 5 Democrat led states, including Colorado. The freeze applies to about $7 billion for temporary assistance, known as welfare. It affects more than $2 billion for child care. HHS is accusing these 5 states without evidence of widespread fraud. Apart from Colorado, they include California, Illinois, Minnesota, and New York.
Without evidence
But
is wild.
these
They so fast.
trolls know they love TSM. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, 100. Kendra, I appreciate that. Without evidence is wild. This is gonna turn into a big lawsuit.
But you know
It's
the
gonna turn into.
irony of
It's gonna turn into a big
all of
lawsuit.
this though.
Hmm.
The irony of all of this is that not only is it unconstitutional, it's being headed by this is public record, this is public knowledge. This ain't just me saying it, it's to be facts. So do your fact checking. It is being orchestrated by a multi convicted felon.
I ain't surprised.
And one and one of the and one of and been convicted of fraud. But I ain't say that. But anyway,
No, voice it matters. Hey, sis, thank you so much for coming in. We really appreciate you. Thank you for the thumbs up.
it is crazy that it's crazy to me. I'm so lost for words. I'm so very lost for words. It's like you
I kept
really
telling y'all.
targeted
I kept telling y'all when they call themselves shutting like the food stamps and all that down. I kept telling y'all that. I say, yo, some more crazy stuff about to come. This is just a distraction, and now look what the hell that they doing. You see what I'm saying? It's always something bigger than what the eye sees behind closed doors that we don't know about. That's eventually gonna come to the eyes light, and we gonna eventually figure it out. You on mute?
American citizens need to start educating themselves about Project 25 and knowing what they have already implemented some of their allegedly unlawful laws in Project 2025. And I think a lot of people need to educate themselves. And I just think it's so unfortunate as Americans, we're living in a time to where we are being targeted by our own administration. No matter what your political affiliation is, whether you public, Republican, Democrat, Independent, whatever the case may be, you're still an American citizen and you should
I
feel
don't know
some
why.
type of way.
I don't know why these people keep thinking Trump gonna look out for them, or I don't know why people keep thinking that. Like when it all boils down, these people only looking out for themselves. They only looking out for themselves. So regardless of what side you on, like she said, you are an American citizen, and you gotta just look out for yourself. Because what's gonna happen to one side is gonna be a trembling effect, and it's gonna ultimately happen on the other side as well. So there's no escaping the BS that the government see put out.
Let me ask you a question. This isn't a political question, just a personal question. As a man, as a black man, in particular, do you do you have a fear or concern um as a citizen, as a taxpayer? If so, why and why not?
I do, but then again, I don't. I do have a concern because there's so many changes, so many different effect ripples within that space. So many things that we have to customize ourselves to in our businesses too, such as paying taxes, taxes going up, taxes going down. Um, and shoot, one shift, when you're a business owner, even if it's a small business like mine, when one shift could lead to a ripple effect that will ultimately be your downfall, and it wouldn't even be your fault. It will be the changes that was made through the federal agency or the federal government. And so, if we're not keeping up with them, then a whole business could fall and collapse. And so that's the scary part. But then again, I try to be. I'm not Soviet, you know what I mean? But I try not to um depend. I try not to be dependent on that side of the fence. I try to be self dependent. I'm trying to grow my business to not be able to depend on them. I just want to break them off their taxes and that's that. I don't want to have to go to a bank to get a loan every year to keep the business running. And if the loan don't get paid back, the bank and the government get to take the properties. And you know what I'm saying? I don't want to deal with all that stuff. And so, do and don't. So I'm on both sides of the fence with that.
Kendra says, TSM, you have a paid question on Reverb. Oh, and before we can continue, shout out to Reverb Nation, the Cloud Watchers, and the Replay Game, as well as tonight's sponsor. Let's not forget Millie Moon Diapers for our Wiggler, Waddlers, and our luxury toddlers. For all you new parents and your repeat parents, go get your luxury Millie Moon diapers for your Wigglers, your Waddlers, and your luxury toddlers. And don't forget to use your discount code of YOLEAKS and you will get 15% off your purchase.
Yo, Destiny Roseberry 0724. She has a YouTube channel she just started, and she wants you guys to know that she used her dial to dance, little baby. And so I will be finding that video, sharing it out on my community wall, and make sure that everybody connects with you. Shout out to you, Destiny. Much respect. I appreciate you for the $1, and everybody else on Reverb Nation is rocking. Y'all come to the YouTube site, hit the thumbs up, make your way back to Reverb.
Shout out to everybody who joined us tonight. We appreciate you guys for being here, supporting us as well, um, individually and collectively. Thank you to the man of the hour, TSM himself. You guys know that TSM is diabetic, and he always makes sure he's taken care of in that regard. So thank you for everybody who joined us tonight. He's still healing from that and recovering, and he made sure that he was here for tonight's podcast. So shout out to you, TSM. Shout out to everybody who joined us. Shout out to Reverb Nation once again. Shout out to the Cloud Watchers and the Replay Gang, all of the beautiful people in the chat as well. And Kendra, if you can, could you put your cousin's channel in the chat so we can go support her? Um, Thank you so much once again for everybody joining us tonight. Shout out to TSM for his strength of coming through. I know he's still, you know, recovering from earlier today. Thank you guys once again for joining us for tonight's podcast. And as usual, anything you want to say in closing, TSM?
Yo, appreciate everybody for coming through, rocking with me and Fanny P to be exact. Don't forget the P when you say Fanny. Much respect, man. Make sure that if y'all haven't hit the thumbs up, do so. We appreciate the 10 thumbs up. Appreciate everybody that came through on Reverb Nation. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Destiny who donated the dollar. Much respect to you. I'm gonna share your channel on my community wall. Fanny, you wanna go ahead and say a quick prayer real quick before we get up out of here?
Of course. Father God, I want to say thank you for joining us once again as we celebrate you, giving loving information and embracing life. Those who left this world unexpectedly, those of us who will soon follow. Father God, we thank you for your presence. We thank you for healing TSM as well. We thank you for all the beautiful people who joined us tonight in the podcast, those who are present here, those the cloud watchers, the replay gang, and also all the beautiful, lovely people in the chat as well. Thank you for all of our moderators. Thank you for the newbies. Thank you for the OGs as well. Father God, we just thank you for your presence each and everywhere we go. We thank you for our protection. It's in Jesus' name. We thank you. Amen.
Thank you for making it definitely. I did give you a shout out early on in the beginning, so TSM, don't forget about y'all just because y'all face ain't around. I'm always gonna treat y'all like family. I'll speak to you soon. I like them earrings, girl. You just swung it around the side. Wearing them who's like, all right now. Shoot, I seen you showing off the ring too. You showed off the ring earlier too. Like you just got it. I see. I see. Later,
My
y'all.
ring, I, my ring always get a shout out in it when I come